The same smile that had stolen my heart and sent me happily to work, airing out the library that hot summer so long ago. Our lives should be written in stone. Paper is too temporary, too easy to rewrite. Thoughts like that had been on my mind a lot lately. That's an odd thing to say. Maybe. You seeing anyone? I looked at her. Green eyes. No. I'm free tonight. Then she added hastily, Don't get the wrong idea. I don't say that sort of thing to just anyone. That much I knew. She'd brush Yonabaro aside readily enough. For an entire week I'd heard complaint after complaint about the hottest woman whose knees were locked together with the biggest padlock. It's a travesty in this day and age, he'd tell me. And I had a feeling it wasn't special treatment just because Yonabaro was who he was. What time is it? I still had a schedule to keep. Almost 3 o'clock. You were out for about 3 hours. 1500. I was supposed to be training with Farrell. I had to make right what I'd done in the last loop. The move that had killed Farrell and the lieutenant. They died protecting me because I was showboating. I could still see the charred, smoldering family pictures Farrell had decorated the inside of his jacket with, fluttering in the wind. A shot of him smiling under a bright Brazilian sun, surrounded by brothers and sisters, burned into my mind. I didn't possess any extraordinary talents that set me apart from my peers. I was just a soldier. There were things I could do, and things I couldn't. If I practiced, in time, I could change some of those things I couldn't do into things I could. I wouldn't let my overconfidence kill the people who'd saved my life time and time again. Under other circumstances, I might have accepted her invitation. Sorry, but I'm not the guy you're looking for. I turned and started running toward the training field where Sergeant Farrell was waiting, reeking of sweat and pumped with adrenaline. Jackass. I didn't stop to return the compliment. Third part and fourth part. Attempt number 99. KIA 45 minutes from start of battle. 5. Attempt number 110. They break through our line. Yonabaru's the weak link. Keiji. That mystery novel. It was that guy eating the pudding who... With those words, he dies. KIA 57 minutes from start of battle. 6th part. Attempt number 123. The migraines that had started after about 50 loops are getting worse. I don't know what's causing them. The painkillers the doctors give me don't work at all. The prospect of these headaches accompanying me into every battle from here on out isn't doing much for my morale. KIA 61 minutes from start of battle. 7th part. Attempt number 154. Lose consciousness. 80 minutes from start of battle. I don't die, but I'm still caught in the loop. Whatever. If that's how it's gonna be, that's how it's gonna be. 8th part. Attempt number 158. I finally mastered the tungsten carbide battle axe. I can rip through the mimic's endoskeleton with a flick of the wrist. To defeat resilient foes, mankind developed blades that vibrated ultra-high frequencies, pile drivers that fire spikes at velocities, of 1,500 meters per second, and explosive melee weapons that utilized the Monroe effect. But projectile weapons ran out of ammo. They jammed. They broke down. If you struck a slender blade at the wrong angle, it would shatter. And so Rita Vertasky reintroduced war to the simple yet highly effective axe. It was an elegant solution. Every last kilogram meter per second of momentum generated by the jacket's actuators was converted to pure destructive force. The axe might bend or chip, but its utility as a weapon would be undiminished. In battle, weapons you could use to bludgeon your enemy were more reliable. Weapons that had been honed to a fine edge, such as the katana, would cut so deep they get wedged in your enemy's body, and you couldn't pull them out. There were even stories of warriors who dulled their blades with a stone before battle to prevent that from happening. Rita's axe had proven its worth time and again. My platoon crawled toward the northern tip of Kotoishi Island, jackets in sleep mode. It was 5 minutes before a platoon commander would give the signal for the start of the battle. No matter how many times I experienced it, this was when my tension ran highest. I could see why Yonabara let his mouth run with whatever bullshit came out. Farrell just let our chatter wash over him. I'm telling you, you gotta hook yourself up with some chick. If you wait until you're strapped into one of these jackets, it's too late. Yeah. What about Mad Margarita? Y'all were talking during PT, right? You tap that, I know you would. Yeah. You're a cool customer. Yeah? You haven't even popped your cherry, and you're calm as an effing whore. My first time I had butterflies beating up a tornado in my stomach. It's like a standardized test. What are you talking about? Didn't you take those in high school? Dude, you don't expect me to remember high school, do you? Yeah. I'd managed to throw Yonabara off what passed for his train of thought, but my mind was on autopilot. Yeah. Yeah, what? I didn't even say anything. Yonabara's voice reached me through a fog. I felt like I've been fighting in the same spot for 100 years. Half a year ago I was a kid in high school. I couldn't have cared less about a war that was slowly drowning the earth in its own blood. I'd lived in a world of peace, one filled with family and friends. I never imagined I'd trade classrooms and the soccer field for a war zone. You've been acting funny since yesterday. Yeah. Dude, don't go losing it on us. 2 in a row from the same platoon. How would that look? And I'd be meaning to ask, what the hell is the hunk of metal you're carrying? And what the hell do you plan on doing with it? Trying to assert your individuality? Working on an art project? It's for crushing. Crushing what? The enemy, mostly. You get up close, that's what your pile driver's for. You're gonna tell me you're better off with an axe. Maybe we should fill our platoon with lumberjacks. Hi-ho, hi-ho. That was the dwarves. Good point. Well made. Point for you.